back to my channel. Good morning. It is 5:30 in the morning, which is why it's like so dark outside. Today's video is going to be kind of my reset day, like getting back into my routine. Those of you that are new to my channel, I went on a ski trip with my family. We went to Stratton, Vermont. As you can see, I got this mug when I was there. And we've been going there since I was a baby. So I thought today's video can kind of be like a reset day because in Stratton, Vermont, I actually kind of have a little cold. Like, I think my body wasn't used to being in like such cold degrees. So today's video is kind of going to be like a reset, getting back into your groove, getting back into like your healthy lifestyle and all that, as well as preventing from getting sick. So in Vermont, I wouldn't say I ate terribly. I think the biggest problem for me on vacation was hot chocolate. Like, that's all I crave. As soon as I get to Stratton, Vermont, or like any ski trip, I want hot chocolate, and they have it on tap there. And it's completely vegan. It was so good. Like, you know when you just got done skiing or snowboarding and you just like want like hot chocolate. So we drank that a lot, and like I said, it was on tap. Like at every lodge, you could just like fill it up. So with that being said, I definitely drank my weight in hot chocolate. So yeah, today's kind of just like my reset day. We got home late last night. We're gonna go for a workout. So step one for me is to wake up at 5:30. So as you guys know on my channel, I love to wake up at 5:30 and I do that every single day. But obviously I didn't do that on vacation. Sometimes we slept till 8, sometimes we slept till 9. So I think a big thing for me is just, even though I was tired from the flight last night, just wake up early, get it back into my routine. No excuses, just wake up. And that way tonight I fall asleep early and I kind of get back into my routine. You know what I mean? Step two is water. I definitely want to drink water the minute I wake up, so that's what I did. I'm also going to pour some soy milk in my coffee. This isn't usually what I like to use. I usually like to use the soy French vanilla creamer, but we got home so late last night, we didn't get to go grocery shopping.
So I didn't feel like taking the normal HIIT class that I normally take in the morning on Wednesdays, so I just did something a little easy and did 30 minutes of the elliptical, and that was it.
Just got done with the gym, and now we're on our way to Trader Joe's, because you know when you get home from vacation you have nothing in the refrigerator. So I kind of want to meal prep a few things, and obviously I'll show you guys what I'm making. Oh. Hey. Okay, Trader Joe's isn't open yet, so we're just gonna walk next door and grab coffee. This place is cute.
Step 4 is to grocery shop and fill your fridge with, ooh, cringe moment. Fill your fridge and your house with yummy, healthy, delicious food. That way it's easier to stay healthy if those are the options in your house. I know if I have a ton of junk food in my house, that's what I'm gonna eat.
Now I'm going to have the first meal of the day, a Cliff protein bar. It has 20 grams of protein. I've actually never had this, but we're getting to the point where we're so hungry that we just bought these at Trader Joe's. Gonna eat them on the way home. Next up, for a reset day or a day that you are getting back into a healthy lifestyle from being on vacation, or even just like falling off like your diet or, you know, healthy lifestyle, whatever the case may be, I am going to be putting everything into my FitnessPal. So as I told you guys in my what I eat in a day videos, I no longer count calories or macros or anything like that. But when I do get home from being away for a while, like we were away for 5 days, you can tend to have bigger portions, you know, like we bought things like Skinny Pop, and you know, Skinny Pop is a healthier popcorn, but I ate the entire bag, you know what I mean? So when I get home, like the first week, I do like to log in all of my foods, and then by next week, like I'm not gonna do this anymore. I just think that one, it holds you accountable into getting back into your healthy lifestyle, and two, it also helps me with feeling full after something nutritious, because on vacation we were like snacking more. Now we are at Whole Foods, and whatever we can't get at Trader Joe's, then we get at Whole Foods. And this is why grocery shopping is usually our Sunday routine day, just because it's like so many different stores.
We just got
home and I just put everything away. First thing is I always have a bowl of fruit. So we have our avocados, which are not ready yet, and some bananas. And I always keep bananas and fruit over here because I have all of my blenders here. We have our protein powder. We're about to make a soup, so after I get out of the shower, so I have that out. Here is everything else besides like snacks and beans and like that kind of stuff. But this is how we organize our refrigerator. So we'll start in here. We have all of our veggies.
So this brings me to my next step, which is to have the healthy food on display. Make it look good, make it look appetizing. That way, that's the thing you want to reach for first.
So we have the mushrooms, broccoli, all the different lettuces, carrots. We have some onions in here, limes and lemon to make pretty water, and I also like to use limes and lemons for flavoring when I'm cooking. Bin is where we keep all our protein. So we have like seitan, tofu, tempeh, and that kind of stuff. And then I just have some random greens. We have our Brussels sprouts, these microgreens, green onions, sorry, I can't think, a cucumber. We have some strawberries, garlic, and ginger back there. The best part of the fridge, we have our salsa and hummus. And then I have some ground flaxseed. I add that to shakes or smoothie bowls. I keep all of this open because as you guys saw in my meal prep video, this is where we keep all of our meal prep stuff. Then I have some like flavoring stuff, so pickles and Daiya cheese. Over here, sriracha, mustard, green goddess dressing. This is so good. Peanut sauce. Coffee creamers. This is my favorite, the French vanilla soy. And then we have this that you guys saw we bought earlier, the Good Karma flaxseed protein milk. And then this one just has a tiny bit left from before we left for vacation. Then this is Jared's favorite milk for shakes, soy milk, vanilla. I don't really use this one, but he likes it. And then we have some, this thing is super heavy. We have some ginger lemon kombucha. And kombucha is an excellent probiotic. Here I keep my B12. This one has to be refrigerated. And then in the freezer we have our frozen fruit, Ezekiel bread, and Ezekiel muffins because these things go bad really quick. So we always keep them in the freezer. And then if you know you're gonna have them, we just take them out before or toast them or something like that. I just got out of the shower and I did my skincare routine, and I think for the rest of the day we're just gonna be makeup free just so that my skin can just kind of reset from flying and changing climate.
Okay, so now we're going to be making miso soup, and that's going to be a meal prep for lunch for the next couple days. So here are the ingredients.
Just diced up some ginger. I used a block about like that thick, not much at all. And I just kind of chopped it like that.
And now I'm just cutting up some green onions, and I'm just using this entire thing that I bought today. And then we are going to be using half a block of tofu for the entire soup. And I like to cut it in cubes. The best part about this soup is it's so easy. It took me 11 minutes to cook the entire thing. So you just want to scoop all of your ingredients into a pot. Then I'm adding in my mushrooms, and I'm adding both things of broth. This is like my sick be gone potion soup. It always makes me feel so much better, especially ginger and green onion and mushrooms and all of that makes you feel amazing. And then I'm just adding in some mushroom salt that I got at a farmer's market. So then you just want to bring the soup to a boil, and then after it does boil, I just mix it around, and then I covered it with a lid and let it simmer for like 3 to 5 minutes. And then when it's done, it's done. It's literally the easiest soup to make. So while that's simmering, I did chop up some cucumbers and I made some pretty water. Pretty water is what I call fruit infused water. My mom came up with it when we were kids and it just kind of stuck. So basically you can add any fruit that you want. I'm doing cucumbers and lemon today, and you could just keep changing out the water. You can have this all week. And the best part is it's a great way to get your water in and to naturally detox. So now I'm putting together a little snack to go with my lunch. I have my miso soup. How amazing does that look? 2 tablespoons of hummus, a handful of carrots, and a handful of quinoa bean chips with my pretty water.
Wyatt, you're really chewing that bone, man. Since I last saw you guys, I was eating lunch, and my snack, and now I'm just sitting on my bed. I did get a new planner when I was in Vermont, so I just thought that I would show you guys that. It's really cute. It says hustle, and I really like the layout. I like that it has errands, like a spot for errands. I think that's a really good idea. Kind of my next step, since we saw each other last, I went through all of my emails, kind of like did some of the more boring stuff, but I did emails and a load of laundry just because we were just away, so I kind of wanted to like empty out my suitcase and just, you know, clean everything before putting it away. So now I'm just kind of sitting on my bed, going through my planner and just writing things down as they come, things that I want to do for next week, and just getting back into the flow of things. So another thing I kind of wanted to bring up that I mentioned on Snapchat this morning, and it was just like a one sentence thing, but so many of you guys said that it motivated you this morning, and I thought that I would like elaborate and talk a little bit more on YouTube. But basically I just said today we're jumping right back into it, like I showed you guys today, like we went back to the gym, meal prep, that kind of stuff. No excuses. So I guess just to kind of elaborate on that and just talk more about that is that you want to tell yourself every morning, let's do this. Sort of give yourself a little pep talk or pump yourself up or cheer yourself on, and to basically live your life like that. Tell yourself there's gonna be no excuses, me and you, we're gonna do this. And one thing that really helps me with that, and you know, not being lazy and not slacking off, because trust me, I get in those days and I get into that funk of slacking off and being lazy and all that. And one of the things that really helps me to stay on track and to just like get right back into it is cheering myself on in a positive way. I mean, I get so many messages a day, people saying, you know, like, how do I change my stomach? I hate my stomach right now, it's so bloated, or I feel fat, or this or that. Those are not positive words. Those will never, never, never motivate you. If they do motivate you, it'll be a short-lived thing. It'll be a small, tiny little window. If you actually really want to motivate yourself, you're gonna cheer yourself on in a positive way, like I said, and just by feeding yourself, feeding your soul good, positive things. You know, having a healthy lifestyle is a positive thing. And it's not just an outer body thing. It's not just going to the gym. It's also eating healthy and feeding positive words to your soul, to your brain. Like, who wants to just be like a positive outer person, right? Like, you might go to the gym a lot, you might eat healthy, but then like you're like a real grump, like, man, I hate today, I just complain. Like, no one like wants that kind of positive lifestyle, right? Like, one of the things me and Jared were talking about on the car ride home from the grocery store is that sometimes you have to eat bad. Like, if you're on vacation and you're in Stratton, Vermont, like I just was, and you want to have the maple syrup that they're known for, and you want to put it on everything, and if you want to have hot chocolate, or if you're in Hawaii and you want to try hula pie, that's something that they're known for, like, you should have it. You should take advantage of being there and the culture and the food. Like, I by no means want you guys to live restrictive or anything like that. Personally, I don't believe that if you fall off that that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's sometimes just listening to your body and giving your body and your soul what you need at that time. There might be a day where you want to finish the whole thing of ice cream, but then tomorrow you're gonna go right back to eating healthy, and I don't see anything wrong with that. So with that being said, I don't think that you should feed your mind and your body with negative words, because those things just don't work. You know what I mean? Like, negative reinforcement, it doesn't work long term, like I said. So cheer yourself on, figure it out. What is it for you that could be your motto? What is it for you that can really motivate you? And also, for me, to be stern at the same time. So positive, but also like boundaries. So one thing for me is I cheer myself on. I find things I love about my body, but then I also say things like, no excuses, Sam, like, no excuses, and that really does help me. So that's your homework for today. When you're done watching this video, I want you to come up with sort of a tagline or some sort of motto that you can tell yourself. Something that you can tell yourself that does motivate you, that does make you want to live a healthy lifestyle, that does make you want to eat good, that does make you want to say positive things to yourself. And trust me, the more positive you feel inside, the more positive you want to be for other people, the more you want to help other people, the less cranky you get, the less like aggravated you get. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That's pretty much everything I want to talk about. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in Friday's video. Bye!